Our planet, in all its breathtaking beauty, holds corners of unimaginable danger, places where the very air you breathe and the ground beneath your feet kinda conspires against survival. These are not mere holiday destinations with a hint of risk. These are the 10 most dangerous places in the world. Just being there will make your soul tremble. Here, nature's power is untamed and absolute, and the legacy of human error lingers with deadly consequence. It is a journey into the heart of fear, a testament to the fragile line between life and death that exists in the Earth's most extreme environments. Our journey begins in North America, in a place with a name that serves as a stark warning: Death Valley. It is a land of extremes, a vast basin of sand and rock cradled between towering mountain ranges in the Mojave Desert. Here the sun does not just warm, it assails. It holds the record for the highest air temperature ever reliably recorded on Earth, a staggering 56.7 degrees Celsius, or 134 degrees Fahrenheit. This is not just heat, it is a physical force, an oppressive blanket that suffocates and drains the life from any creature caught unprepared in its glare. The ground temperature can soar to over 93 degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to cause severe burns through the soles of one's shoes. Water is the most precious commodity, yet it is almost entirely absent. The air is so dry it leaches moisture from the body with alarming speed, leading to rapid dehydration, heat stroke, and all too often, death. Each year, despite numerous warnings, this unforgiving cauldron claims lives. Hikers, lured by the stark vistas, underestimate the valley's power. Cars break down on remote sun-baked roads, turning a simple vehicle into a death trap. Off the coast of Brazil lies a small, unassuming island shrouded in mist and mystery. Its official name is Ilha da Queimada Grande, but it's known as Snake Island. This is no mere figure of speech. This 43-hectare patch is home to one of the densest populations of venomous snakes on Earth. Access is strictly forbidden by the Brazilian government. To set foot on its shores is to court an almost certain, agonizing death. Their venom evolved to quickly subdue birds. It's become 5 times more potent than mainland relatives, capable of melting human flesh, causing kidney failure, causing cerebral hemorrhage, causing muscular necrosis within an hour. Estimates suggest at least 1 snake per square meter. They live in the trees, camouflaged among foliage, hunting migratory birds. In the early hours of April 26, 1986, a catastrophic event forever changed the course of history and scarred a vast swath of land. Here in northern Ukraine, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant's reactor number 4 exploded during a safety test. The blast and subsequent fire released a plume of radioactive material more than 400 times that of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The immediate aftermath was heroic and tragic. Firefighters and plant workers, the liquidators, battled the radioactive inferno, sacrificing their lives to prevent an even greater catastrophe. An entire city, Pripyat, once home to 50,000 people, was evacuated in a matter of hours. They left behind their homes, their possessions, their entire lives. Today, Pripyat stands as a haunting monument to the disaster, a ghost city slowly being reclaimed by nature. The Red Forest is still dangerously contaminated. Invisible, odorless, and silent, the danger persists in the soil, the water, and the very fabric of the buildings. Despite the pervasive radiation, wildlife roams freely, but they carry radioactive isotopes in their bodies. Visiting Chernobyl is a profoundly unsettling experience. It is a stark and chilling testament to the catastrophic potential of human ambition and the terrifying enduring power of the atom. Deep in the Horn of Africa, straddling the border of Ethiopia and Eritrea, lies a landscape so alien, so hostile, it is often referred to as the gateway to hell. This is the Danakil Depression, a geological marvel and one of the most inhospitable places on the face of the earth. The heat is relentless and suffocating. Chlorine and sulfur gases hiss from fumaroles, coloring the landscape in lurid yellows, greens, and oranges. Volcanoes like the ever-active Erta Ale bubble with a persistent lava lake, a window into the molten heart of our world. 3 tectonic plates meet here. Earthquakes are common, the crust is thin and unstable, and geysers spew boiling water. And yet the Afar people have carved out an existence, mining salt and leading camel caravans across this brutal landscape. To visit is to witness the raw, creative, and destructive power of our planet at its most extreme. It stands as the ultimate symbol of human achievement, the highest point on Earth, piercing the sky at 8,848 meters. Sagarmatha to the Nepalese, Chomolungma to the Tibetans, and Mount Everest to the world. The climb to the summit is one of the most dangerous undertakings a human can attempt. Above 8,000 meters, climbers enter the death zone. Here the oxygen pressure is so low that the human body can no longer acclimatize. It begins to die, cell by cell. The brain and lungs swell, high-altitude cerebral or pulmonary edema, confusion, collapse, death. The Khumbu icefall is a maze of deep crevasses and towering seracs that can collapse without warning. Avalanches are a constant threat, sweeping entire expeditions off the mountain in an instant. Tragically, Everest has become the world's highest open-air graveyard. Over 300 climbers have perished on its slopes. To climb Everest is a dance with mortality. One wrong step is the difference between triumph and a permanent icy tomb. In the turquoise waters of the Bay of Bengal lies an island that appears from a distance to be a tropical paradise. This is North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman Archipelago. For tens of thousands of years they have lived in complete isolation. It is home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted peoples in the world. They reject all attempts at contact with extreme and often lethal hostility. Fishermen who have strayed too close have been killed. In 2006 and 2018, tragic incidents underlined the lethal seriousness of their defense. The Indian government enforces a 5 nautical mile exclusion zone to protect both the tribe and outsiders. To protect the tribe from modern diseases to which they have no immunity, and to protect outsiders, the island is left alone. It is a place that reminds us that not all the world is ours to explore. In northern Tanzania, near the Kenyan border, lies a body of water that seems drawn from mythology. This is Lake Natron, a soda lake whose serene beauty conceals a deadly secret. Its waters are so alkaline they can burn the skin and eyes of animals not adapted to it. The pH level can reach over 10.5, nearly as alkaline as ammonia. Animals that die in the lake are sometimes preserved in an almost perfect stone-like state. The sodium carbonate acts as a fantastic preservative, calcifying the remains of birds, bats, and other creatures. Incredibly, this deadly environment is also the world's most important breeding ground for the lesser flamingo. It is a place of stark contrasts, a deadly trap for many, yet a vital sanctuary for one. A perfect and terrifying example of how life can adapt to the most extreme conditions. For decades, it has been a byword for unexplained mystery and paranormal dread. The Bermuda Triangle is a loosely defined region in the western North Atlantic, Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico. Perhaps the most famous is Flight 19 in 1945. 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers vanished. Other incidents include the USS Cyclops and the SS El Faro, ships lost with all hands. Skeptics point to violent weather, rogue waves, the Gulf Stream, human error, and equipment failure as likely culprits. Yet the legend endures, fed by tales of anomalies, portals, and even extraterrestrial abduction. Even with modern navigation, the sea can still swallow ships and planes whole, leaving behind questions and chilling mystery. On March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9.0 earthquake unleashed a devastating tsunami. The towering waves overwhelmed the seawalls of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, causing catastrophic failures. An area radiating up to 20 kilometers was evacuated, displacing over 150,000 residents. They left behind homes, farms, and communities, creating ghost towns eerily similar to Chernobyl. The cleanup is monumental. Workers in layers of protective gear decontaminate houses, remove contaminated soil, and store it in thousands of black bags. The crippled reactors remain dangerous. Full decommissioning will take decades. Nature reclaims the land, but animals carry contamination. Fukushima is a modern ruin, a silent warning about our fragile technology. There is a break in the longest road on Earth, the Pan-American Highway, interrupted by the Darien Gap, a formidable wilderness of dense rainforests, swamps, and mountains that straddles the Panama-Colombia border. The terrain is near impenetrable. Treacherous mud tracks that can swallow vehicles, flash floods, and tangled vines. It hosts venomous snakes, jaguars, crocodiles, and swarms of disease-carrying insects. But the greatest danger is human. Smuggling corridors controlled by heavily armed cartels, paramilitary groups, and bandits. Migrants are preyed upon. Kidnapping, robbery, and murder are terrifyingly common. Countless migrants have perished here, their bodies lost to the jungle. The Darien Gap is a brutal filter that resists modern man. From the sun-scorched earth of Death Valley to the lawless depths of the Darien Gap, we have journeyed through the planet's most treacherous territories. They are monuments to the raw power of nature, The enduring consequences of human error and the shadowy corners that remain untamed, they remind us of our fragility in the brutal theater of the natural world. These are not places for idle curiosity. Would you dare to visit any of these places? Let us know in the comments below, and if you wish to continue these journeys, subscribe for more spine-chilling explorations.